Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel, where we uncover the hidden value of your coins and collectibles. Top 3 first up. If you've got a 1977 D $1 coin lying around, or maybe you just found one in your change, you need to watch this video. Today, we're diving into the real market value of this coin in extra fine condition, why it's seeing a surge in attention, and how much collectors are actually willing to pay. You might be sitting on something more valuable than you thought. Let's start with some quick history. The 1977 D Eisenhower dollar, often referred to as the Ike dollar, is part of a series minted from 1971 to 1978. These coins honor President Dwight D. Eisenhower and were the last large-size dollar coins produced for circulation. The D mint mark indicates it was struck at the Denver Mint. What makes this coin stand out is its copper-nickel clad composition and its sheer size, which makes it an impressive piece for collectors. Over 32 million of these coins were minted in 1977 at Denver, so it's not rare in terms of mintage, but condition and demand are what determine its true value. When we talk about extra fine or XF condition, we're referring to coins that have light wear but still retain most of the details. Think of it like this: it's been in circulation, but it hasn't been abused. You can still see sharp features on Eisenhower's face. Lettering is clean, and even the eagle on the reverse is mostly intact. In this grade, the 1977 D dollar doesn't usually qualify as a high-end rarity, but here's the twist. Collector demand is growing, especially for clean, attractive XF specimens that haven't been polished or damaged. Now let's talk money. As of 2025, the market value of a 1977 D Eisenhower dollar in extra fine condition ranges from $3 to $8 depending on eye appeal and luster. While that may not sound like much, remember, this is 3 to 8 times its face value. And in coin collecting, that's notable for a coin that's less than 50 years old and not made of silver. But here's where it gets interesting. Coins in XF condition that have clean surfaces and strong strike details are being scooped up quickly, especially by new collectors trying to complete Eisenhower sets. On eBay and other auction sites, some pieces are getting premium bids, especially when they're well photographed and come with good seller feedback. So, why the sudden rise in interest? A few reasons. Eisenhower dollars are being rediscovered by the collecting community. They're big, bold, and American, and more people want to own them. Younger collectors are getting in the game, and the Ike dollar is a low-cost entry point with historical flair. There 3. There's speculation about certain errors and varieties, especially in 1976 and 1977 coins, that could add even more value if you've got one of the rare ones. Also, some collectors are turning to coins like the 1977 D Ike dollar as an alternative investment, with silver and gold prices constantly changing. Clad coins that are affordable but rising in demand present a unique opportunity for value growth. If you're looking to sell your 1977 D dollar, you've got options. Online platforms like eBay or Etsy are great if you can take clear photos. Coin shops might offer less, but they're easier and faster. Look for strong details, no heavy scratches, and a clean rim. These things increase appeal and value. And don't forget, check for errors, like doubled dies off-center, strikes, or planche flaws. These can skyrocket the coin's value. There's also a niche demand for original bank rolls of Eisenhower dollars from 1977, so if you come across those, hang. And so there you have it. Your 1977 D Eisenhower dollar might be worth more than just $1. In extra fine condition, it's a solid collectible that's gaining ground in today's action market. Keep an eye on trends, take care of your coins, and always look out for errors or unique strikes. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more coin values, grading tips, and collector secrets, hit that like button and subscribe. Let us know in the comments if you have a 1977 D Ike dollar or if you've sold one recently. Thanks for watching and happy collecting. Next up, are you holding on to a 1776-1976 United States half dollar? You might be sitting on a coin that's worth more than you think. In today's video, we're diving deep into the bicentennial Kennedy half dollar, a coin released to celebrate America's 200th birthday. and why its value is booming in today's collector's market. Visual. Archival footage of 1976 bicentennial celebrations. Minting process clips. Voiceover. The bicentennial Kennedy $50 was minted between 1975 and 1976, with the dual date 1776-1976 on the obverse. The reverse, designed by Seth G. Huntington, features Independence Hall, a powerful tribute to American freedom. These coins were released in copper-nickel clad for circulation and in 40% silver for collectors. Both types carry historical and sentimental value, but some are now worth much more than face value. Visual. Side by side. Visuals of circulated versus extra fine versus mint condition coins. Voiceover. Let's break it down. There are three main types. Circulated copper nickel uncirculated mint. State 40% silver proof and BU version now. If your coin is in extra fine condition, you're already above the average. This means light wear with sharp details. Collectors love that. Visual. Graph showing value trends over past 10 years. For the 1776-1976 $50, include both clad and silver versions. Voiceover. Here's where things get exciting. Look at this chart. The value of bicentennial $50 in extra fine to uncirculated condition has been climbing steadily since 2020. Why? A growing interest in American history, silver stacking, and nostalgic collecting has driven prices up. Circulated, $50, 1 extra fine, $2, 5 uncirculated, 6, 10-40% silver. BU, $8, 20 plus graded, MS 65 plus, up to 100 plus for rare errors. Visual, zoomed in visuals of errors, like double die off-center strikes. And don't overlook error coins, double dies, off-center strikes, and no FG varieties, missing designer initials, are extremely valuable. Some of these errors in MS condition have sold for hundreds of dollars at auction. Visual, auction clips, headlines about rising gold-silver prices. Collectors at shows. Voiceover. Coin values are rising for three big reasons. The growing demand for silver-backed assets. Generational collecting trends. Jenny. Z and millennials joining the hobby. 3. Limited supply of high-grade coins still. In circulation plus, market speculation and social media hype are creating real momentum behind rare coins. Want to sell? These coins are hot on platforms like eBay, PCGS, and Heritage. Auctions, we're seeing graded XF to MS coins regularly sell for $10, $150, especially with premium labels or collector packaging. Voiceover. Here's how to maximize your coin's value. Get your coin graded professionally. Store it in a non-PVC holder. Avoid cleaning. This can destroy value. Research recent sales before listing.
Next up, coin collectors and treasure hunters. In today's video, we're diving deep into the 1977 United States quarter dollar. You might just have one sitting in your pocket or coin jar, but did you know it could be worth much more than 25 cents, especially if it's in extra fine condition? From mint marks to collector demand, from auction sales to investment potential, we're breaking down everything you need to know about this coin's current market value. So don't skip a second. Let's uncover the hidden value behind this piece of American history. The 1977 quarter is part of the Washington Quarter series, which started back in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The coin features Washington's profile on the obverse and the American eagle on the reverse. While the design didn't change much by 1977, there were some key differences in minting that year. There were 3 primary mints involved: Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver D, and San Francisco S. However, for circulation coins, only the Philadelphia and Denver mints matter here. The San Francisco mint mostly produced proof coins. In 1977, over 468 million quarters were minted in Philadelphia and over 256 million in Denver, which means the coin is not rare by mintage numbers, but condition and errors make all the difference in value. Extra fine, XF or EF, is a grade on the coin grading scale that refers to coins with very light wear only on the highest points of the design. Details in Washington's hair, the eagle's feathers, and lettering are still mostly sharp. There's no major damage, and the luster may be slightly worn but still partially visible. Collectors seek extra fine coins because they offer strong visual appeal without the premium price tag of uncirculated or mint state coins. So, if your 1977 quarter has sharp details and minimal wear, it could be worth more than face value. As of 2025, the average 1977 quarter in extra fine condition is valued at around $1 to $2, depending on the mint mark and overall eye appeal. While that might not sound like a fortune, it's already 4 to 8 times its face value. Here's a quick breakdown. 1977, no mint mark, Philadelphia. Around $125 in extra fine. 977 D, Denver Mint. Also around $1 to $150. Proof coins. 1977 S. Not circulated, but can fetch 3 to 5 if preserved well. But here's the kicker. Coins with errors or special toning can dramatically increase in value. Some 1977 quarters have been found with off-center strikes, double-die obverse, DDO errors, and clipped planchets. These kinds of flaws can push the value way up. Off-center errors. 5 to 10% off. Can be worth $15–30 double-die obverse. Rare, but possible. Look for doubling in the word liberty or in God we trust. These can go for $50 to $200, depending on severity. Clipped planchet errors. Where part of the coin is cut off in a crescent shape. These fetch $10–40, so don't just check the date, check the details. In recent years, the coin market has seen a spike in interest, especially during times of economic uncertainty. Collectibles are viewed as a hedge against inflation, and rare U.S. coins have been part of that trend. Auction data shows that high-grade 1977 quarters, MS65 and UP, have sold for $50 to over $200, particularly those with full luster and sharp details. Even an extra fine coin, if well struck and appealing, can bring in $5 to $10 from motivated buyers on eBay or coin shows. Some examples, a 1977D in MS67 sold for $360 at heritage auctions. A proof, 1977S in PR69 DCAM, Deep Cameo, went for $40–60. While these aren't typical prices for XF coins, they highlight the potential when condition and rarity meet. The Washington quarter is still heavily collected today, and more collectors are now turning to pre-statehood quarters, like the 1977 issue, as they complete full date and mint sets. That demand keeps value stable or slowly rising. Also, as more XF coins get mishandled, fewer high-quality examples remain in circulation. So if you have one, hang on to it or protect it in a flip. It may be worth more in the next few years. And remember, coins in great condition are always in demand. Clean, well-preserved coins from the 70s, especially with errors, are climbing steadily in online markets. If you're looking to sell a 1977 quarter in XF condition, check online platforms like eBay to gauge going prices. Use coin-specific marketplaces, like numismatics or Great Collections. Make sure you take clear, close-up photos, especially of any interesting features or errors. Consider getting it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC if it's in exceptionally good condition or shows signs of an error. And if you're a collector, don't underestimate these common-looking coins. With patience and knowledge, you could build a valuable collection starting with just your pocket change. So there you have it. The 1977 United States quarter might not look like a jackpot at first glance, but in extra fine condition, it definitely holds more value than most people realize. Especially with collector interest rising and the coin market heating up in 2025, now's a great time to hunt through your change or dig through that old coin jar. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss more awesome coin value breakdowns. Let us know in the comments if you found a 1977 quarter and what condition it's in. Thanks for watching and happy collecting!